What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilk, and Uncharted Battlefield is back, and we really need to talk about this. I'll try to get this done in 4 days, which I always fail at doing, but let's get this going. So, battle number 1, as always, I'm going to try to take this on with just a singular SR unit, and we're going to do this party right here. No items, no nothing, just Bell and Hestia. I think this is what we've done every single time. It's the base unit that you start the game with. And in most situations, this is more than enough to take on this event. Floor 1 is shockingly simple. Notice he hasn't really taken any damage yet. The big downside of this is everything is automated. So there is an outside chance he could, like, run into a wall or whatever. It happens. Let's see. So he's taken some damage. I don't know how I feel about this so far. Let's go. I may, at worst case scenario, I may have to give him an item. But you guys know I always try to run this with, like the lowest common denominator. Basically try to get as far as I can without any items, without any assistance. Because the more things you can save for the later fights, the better. Now, I showed you guys last time what happens when you want to, like, swap some units out, and that is a complete possibility. You absolutely can do that. Run this with, like a higher level team, and then swap at a lower level team a lot later. Man, it looks like Bell might need something here. We might need, like, a scene card or an item. Hestia just gave him some healing. Oof. He has taken some mad damage. Come on, dude. You're so close. There we go. There we go. Never doubted him for a moment. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. So, as I said, as you progress down the line here, every single time you use a unit, it prevents you from using that unit later on. We have a limited pool of URs, and that was really, really, really apparent last time we did this with the purple team. So these early ones that will take anybody, basically what I'm going to try to do is run this with as low level a team as possible. So here is the team I'm going to use for battle number 2. It is essentially just the remainder of my SRs. That's it. Nothing too crazy, nothing too fancy. No scene cards used yet. No items used yet, just the base units. That is it. Now, with that last one, maybe I could throw some, like, N's or R scene cards or something on there, make it a little bit easier. But again, I'm of the mindset that the more things that I save for the later battle, the more options I have for said later battle. So far, so good, though. Let's see. Yeah, nobody's really taken a phenomenal amount of damage here. Well, we're just going to leave Makoto behind. Alright. Now, the only other thing that kind of becomes a potential issue here sometimes is the time limit. Running this with a limited number of units with a limited amount of power, you can run into some time-related problems. We did that last time, too. So, don't be bashful about attempting things, but if at first you don't succeed, add an item, add a scene card, whatever. That actually might be what we have to do here. Let's see. Okay, there we go. I always say, if I'm on the ragged edge of winning, I'm in a good place. That's like the optimal place to be. The worst possible scenario is just walk in here and just trounce them. Because that means your team is overpowered, and that means that is a unit or units that you could save for a much later place in this. You got 12 battles in total, guys, and at least you got to get through level 10 to maximize your rewards. So the last thing you want to do is just, breeze through this event. So far, so good with this team, man. This team is absolutely handling their business. 20 seconds left. So the timer's a little stressful, but I think we got this. Ooh. Ooh, we're really close. We're really close. Oh! We just hit the time limit. It's a few seconds. I can retry that, but what I'm going to do is go to setup here, and then I'll just throw on some cheap items and some scene cards. And the funny part is the damage disparity once you start stacking like items and scene cards on these units is absolutely insane. So let's filter this down. Let's just do ends. Ends don't really have any other skills. All they do is just like do some basic buffs. So that is int for wealth. We need strength, so there's some strength. We'll just give him a couple scene cards that do strength. Let's see. There's another strength one. She needs some more strength too. Let's see. That's dex. There's a strength one. There's another strength one. So let's see if just these scene cards will do the trick. We were like 5 seconds off from the end. And honestly, I could have rerun it without adding some scene cards, but it is what it is. This is a good example of like the sheer difference between using a scene card and then, you know, not. Okay. So far, so good. It actually looks like we're going a lot faster this time, which makes a lot of sense. These units are significantly stronger. A scene card even that weak on a unit this week makes a huge difference. I mean, you could double their strength with these. So last time we were right on the edge of this battle, and we'll probably clear this in 30 seconds this time. And I want to emphasize, pretty close to 30 seconds. And I want to emphasize the main thing here that, guys, I said 30 seconds. Come on, finish them off. There we go. I completely forgot what I was going to say now. They had me stressed out there for a minute. But yeah, there's no secondary skill or anything like that to the scene cards. So it's not like it's adding any major advantage. All that scene card is doing is buffing their strength. That is it. You know, I'm sitting here wondering if it's going to be enough, though. They are absolutely not really doing great. They didn't even break his guard that time. Oof, without the guard break, we're probably not going to do this. How is it we added this scene card and we're doing worse? That makes no sense. We added strength and they're doing worse. Well, items, I guess. You know what? Let's make sure that one of them that they're set right. So remember, we can do auto settings here, and they are on attack priority, so they're good. Let's give them an item. I think it's ridiculous. I shouldn't have to. I don't think. Let's see. Technique cooldown. We'll give Wealth this, and we'll give Mikoto this. I would love for them to save these items for the boss, but they're probably going to use them like right out of the gate. But let's see what happens. We shall see what happens. Remember, see, the items still add. They have skill assessment too, so they will add like a certain amount of strength, dex, all that good stuff. Last time we walked this with these two units, and I feel like we probably could again. I don't know what happened, but somehow, they're just not doing their job. And it is 2 units, admittedly. There are probably some SRs I could use. I'm just not. Or SSRs I could use. I'm just not. The goal here is to do this with the 2 SRs. I've done this with an SSR in the team, and a single SSR could walk this. So, you know, it is what it is. Gentlemen, gentle wolves. All right. Man, they're still not much better off, are they? Come on, y'all. I'm gonna need you guys to actually do this time. Can we agree to that? I don't want to do a fourth run through this. This is already bad enough. They're doing good damage though, so there we go. Break him. There we go. There we go. The guard break will make a huge difference. With that temporary stun, you do so much more damage. That probably was a deciding factor last time, was just them not breaking his shield. "15 seconds. Man, I am shocked they're having this many issues with this guy. What is going on, team? All right, fine. 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 We're going to have to do this, apparently. I hate to do it because it is overkill. So let's sit back here and let's decide. So we're not typed yet. We don't really have any type that we necessarily need to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to look for an SSR. Gosh, it's so irritating. So we'll do SSR. And actually, you know what we'll do? We will actually not do it this way. We'll filter this down by fire units because I need basically 3 fire units left for the end, and that's going to be Belle, Anya, and the older Belle. So no one there I can really bring. We're going to need 6 of the wind. I already know pretty much what we're dealing with there. So we do have a ton of wind options because obviously Belle, Eyes, and probably Otarl are going to the final fight. Belle, Eyes, and Otarl, maybe tuning? I don't know. We're spoiled for choice here. Wind probably is the team that we're going to borrow from, but let's double check Earth. Ooh, Earth's got a lot of options. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I didn't take Wind off the board. Nope. Earth we definitely don't want to do. Too few units there. Purple I feel like is really lacking. And Watershed decent number 2. So arguably Wind has the most, so I'll bring an SSR Wind unit. We'll bring Daphne. I think she was the big one that didn't get any love last time whatsoever. Now, we'll do this by Wind again. I may not have an assist. I don't have enough. So we'll do it without an assist. I think she'll be okay. I think an SSR at level 60 will be just fine by her lonesome. And it's just a little bit of extra attack power, so if they don't do it this time, they're just flat not going to do it. In fact, I'm irritated that they're, well, what are you doing there, Chief? I'm irritated that it's taking this much to take this down, because last time they just did it without any items, nothing. I think, I recollect. I think, honestly, using the SSR is just overkill, but we're going to beat this. We're going to do this. So 3 units and one that's significantly more powerful. I'm going to laugh. It's still down to 15 seconds. Well, Welf isn't doing anything. He's just taking a nap. What the hell, dude? So we're not much better off. I know she doesn't have an assist. She doesn't have an item. She doesn't have any scene cards. She's just like chilling on the team, but come on. If we don't absolutely trounce this guy, I'm going to be severely severely disappointed. And I could see people, oh, use more scene cards. Oh, use items. That's not the point, y'all. We want to do this as a few units as possible. Yes, I do have a surplus. But not everybody out there has a surplus. And that's the whole point. Now, in fairness, I probably could have run this with Mikoto and Welf without any upgrades 3 or 4 times and finally got the win. It's obscene that it took that much. Anyway. We did it! That's kind of irritating, but I guess that's life. That's it. That is what it is. All right. Finally, we're going on to Battle 3. And for Battle 3, I have this team. Now, you saw the fire team before. We need to have 3 fire units at the end. We already talked about which fire units we're going to have for the end. But this is 2 URs, 1 with an assist, and 1 SSR with an SSR assist. If I need items for this, I'm doing something sincerely incorrect. Let's go in. Now, from this point on, basically what I'm going to do is every single typed team is more or less going to have... Come on, dude. Is more or less going to... I'm going to basically sandbag my best team, notate what I'm using for that, and then we're going to use like the B team, so to speak. You know, everything from this point on is typed, so you know who you're bringing to the final fight for the most part. So we are going to take this down with everything we got. There we go. Now, I get it. Some people out there don't have nearly as many units as I have. I have, obviously, I'm on a day 1 account, and I've had some pretty... Did she just drop her SA on nobody? She's like, the air! Could have saved it for the Orc King, but nah. Nah, we had to go blow that on... What in the happy heck happened to my units? Mikoto, you can't solo. Guys, this is just... What happened? I'm gonna retry that. I want to see what went wrong there. They've leveled this up. That's either they leveled it up or I'm just having awful, unghastly, horrible luck today. But I do feel like it has leveled up a bit because I think this team was significantly more effective last time. And Mikoto's running into the void. Now you can kind of, you know, do this and then she'll reset. It's just irritating that we've got to do that. But whatever. Let's see, Mikoto's dropping her SA on nobody. Riveria's already out of the game. She got wiped out by a moth. So yeah, my units are absolutely doing the dumbest possible strats. Alright, so Riveria's gone. We've only got Mikoto and Welf. And Welf is melting. Straight up just getting disintegrated. Gotcha. Okay, so that's what happened. Welf took a couple slugs to the dome and just gave up on his existence. So, yeah, we're going to do a setup here. You know, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. I care not to do it this way. But it's what we've got to do. I could probably start using SSR or SR scene cards this time. You know what? We'll start with ours. Okay. So that's a Dex card. We put this on. We'll put this on Wealth. Wealth needs Vitality is what he needs. Okay. That is some Vit right there. And I can actually level up this scene card. Let's see. Let me break that beast. And upgrade it. There we go. Level 15. Let's see. That's more Vit. That one get leveled up too. Nope. And int Dex, int HP. HP wouldn't be a bad one to put into. We need some magic power here, so we'll do int. Oops. I can actually give her an item so she'll last a little bit longer in battle. We don't need strength. Int definitely. And you know we'll go all int. We'll go with a full int build for her. And Mikoto needs strength. We'll give her some dex. But I really think she needs strength more than anything else. There we go. And oh, there we go. There we go. And I will actually give her an item that will increase her durability. Let's go down to our R's. Reduce cooldown. Let's see. Base recovery 300. All right, cool. She'll basically heal everybody. Oh, I didn't check the auto settings. They should be good though. We shouldn't have any problem with the auto settings. I keep forgetting to check that because now that we know how all that works and all that, I do want everyone to just basically be on the attack constantly. Actually, I wonder maybe setting Riveria to healing would be better. I don't know. She seems like she's got good offense though. All right. Mikoto's obsessed with attacking the air with her SA. Okay. And every time she drops that SA, it's like nothing. I don't know what she's doing. All right, moment of truth. We have all 3 units. I am nervous. I don't have a lot of faith in this team like I did when we started this. So it seems like they did either level these guys up or my team's just having a really bad go. So do be aware of those situations, y'all. You know, if you have to upgrade teams, just upgrade teams. But I'm one of these people. I like to just try to exist on the ragged edge. Downside is this doesn't give me a lot of hope for the later teams that we're going to have to run with just 2 units. It really doesn't fill me with a lot of optimism. And even with all that, that team was on the ragged edge. So they've leveled this one up. This one's a lot harder. We'll be back with rooms 4, 5, and 6 tomorrow. But for now, make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll have more Uncharted Battlefield coming up real soon.